Topic 3, hair and scalp care, 40%, 40 questions. This is a huge category, and we're going to break these up into a little mini series. We have physiology. I can talk about physiology all day long. Products, cleansing, conditioning treatments, hair cutting, hairstyling, braids, extensions, and wigs, thermal, chemical texture services, chemical theory, relaxer, permanent wave, soft curl reformation, hair coloring, color theory, types of hair color, and lightener and application. Let's talk about some hair facts. Let's take a look at one strand of hair. One strand of hair working from the inside to the outside. So the cuticle is going to be the last term. The inside of one strand of hair, starting off with our 5 elements. Carbon, oxygen, hydrogen, nitrogen, and sulfur. 5 elements of hair. After that, those proteins are composed of your amino acids, or they create your amino acids. And then they lead into your N bonds. They connect together as N bonds, also known as your peptide bonds. And millions of those create your polypeptide chain. And from your polypeptide chain, you have your side bond, your hydrogen bonds, your salt bonds, and your disulfide bonds. And then from there, you have your medulla, your cortex, and your cuticle. Last one was cuticle, and as we see on our slide here, hair structure, cuticle, cortex, medulla. So if you're working from the outside in, cuticle, cortex, medulla, your side bonds, hydrogen, salt, disulfide, your polypeptide chain, your N bonds, also known as your peptide bonds, your amino acids, and then your 5 elements of hair. We also want to know the structures of the hair root, the hair follicle, the hair bulb, the dermal papilla, the erector pili muscle, which is responsible for your goosebumps, and your sebaceous glands. Texture, the diameter of an individual hair strand, or you also may see the measurement of an individual hair strand, comes in 3 categories: fine, medium, and coarse. Fine hair feels like silk, medium hair feels like cotton, coarse hair feels like denim or a violin string. Density is number of hairs per square inch. The average number of hairs per square inch is 2,200. Comes in 3 categories. First category is thin, also known as sparse. Then you have average. Then you have thick, also known as dense. Porosity, the ability of the hair to absorb moisture. 3 categories. First category is low, also known as resistant. Then you have average. Then you have high, also known as extreme. Elasticity, the ability of the hair to stretch and also for the hair to hold a curl. 2 categories, low and normal. If the hair stretches 50% beyond its length and return back without breaking, it is normal. If it breaks, it is low. 20% for dry hair, 50% for wet hair. Eumelanin, from black to brown. Pheomelanin, from red to blonde. Remember Fiona from Shrek, and mixed melanin. So when we talk about color and talk about levels, we want to remember that eumelanin exists in certain levels from 1 through 5, and pheomelanin exists in levels from 6 through 10. Next topic we're going to talk about is products.